What's up? What's up, beautiful people of the world? That's right. You know what today is? Today is Talk About It Tuesday, where we go live and talk about different topics that got to do with different things that we have saw that we like to touch on. How you doing, Miss Sunshine Aries Fire? Glad that you could join us today. Give a few minutes while the co-hosts come in, and we're gonna get this thing started. Blessings to you. Yeah, so while I wait for my co-host, I'm just gonna sit here, relax, and take in, some of this God-given life that I got, because at the end of the day, I'm here. Somebody else didn't make it. So I'm gonna do what I gotta do. All right, so let's see. How do I move this? 'Cause there is a way to do it. How you doing, D Brown? Nice of you to join us for today. We haven't quite got started yet, but we will shortly. Greetings. That's right, Miss Sunshine. We woke up this morning. Ain't no need to complain. Don't worry, be happy. That is correct. When my co-host get in here, we're gonna get this thing started because that's what we do. D Brown, what's up, bro? That's my bro, y'all. D Brown. That's a good dude right there. Salute to him. I wish there were more guys like him in the world. But we're going to talk about these good old hot topics. We got a little football action coming at you, a little bit of the music business, uh, a little bit about commerce, But soon as my co-hosts get in the building, we're going to get this thing started. For sure, for sure. And if there is anything that you guys would like for us to talk about, make sure you hit my inbox or the co-host inbox or the brand, The Truth About a Boss, ENT inbox. Because one thing about it, we going to talk about it. And that's on GP. So let's see what we got here. All right. So IG is a pretty cool platform to go live. For one thing, they give you a lot of options that a lot of other people don't give you. So that's a good thing. But I'm fired up. I'm very laid back. So, you know, if you see me like raising my voice and doing a lot of stuff like that, that means somebody probably done ticked me off, because I'm pretty laid back. I don't like to raise my voice and stuff, but I like to have a good time and I like to reciprocate good energy. I like good energy around me. I am a God-given Libra, you know what I'm saying? So you know anything about that, that's the scales. I crave balance. That's what I need in my life. So let me see what time it is. Oh, 7:05. Sound good. Waiting on my co-host. We ain't in no hurry. And matter of fact, while I'm at it, let me send out a few things so I can get my people on board, let them know that we is here, ready to do this right now. Let's see who all I can get in here. Let's go. Let me send this to one more person. Boom. And there we go. Uh-oh. We got the loopy chick in here. Greetings. There she is, y'all.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Watch, I'm going to improve on my time because everyone got something they can improve on. And even though we on the internet, it don't be no reason for me to be late. I'm at the house. You feel me? That's something I always know. So that's something I've done better in business, but in live. So look, I know you're not on me like that, but I do want to apologize because that ain't how we, you feel me? We're not going to be doing that. But yes, I'm just being, look, that damn. Yeah. You heard what I told you about my tripod. I'm gonna just sit it right here. Tripod that
Yeah, what's up? F. Whitman Joe in
Sunday.
the... Okay. So we got a few people in the building. So you know what today is. My name is B. Brown the Revolutionary.
And my name is D, and today is two. I don't remember what the date is. I think is
Today is November the 9th.
okay. Look, today is Tuesday, November the 9th. Welcome to Let's Talk About It Tuesday, where we're talking about hot topics, what you want to talk about, what we want to talk about, and things that need to be talked about. So, B, let's talk about it.
All right. So, hey, Nikki Six is in the building. I just want to give a shout out to Nikki Six, the Loopy Chick, F. Whitman Joe, D. Brown, and Miss Sunshine, all in the building today. Okay. All right. So let's get started. The first topic that is up for grabs is Henry Rugg III. For those that don't know who Henry is a native of Montgomery, Alabama, and he was just released from the Las Vegas Raiders. He was involved in an accident that brought the demise of a 23-year-old female and a dog. He was in a Chevrolet Corvette. She was in a RAV4. He was going 156 miles per hour. He was under the influence. His blood alcohol level was 0.161. He was also the fastest runner in the NFL in 2020. He went to Lee High School, and I personally substitute taught at Lee High School when I lived in Montgomery. This is a tragic situation, but you know what we got to do. Let's talk about it.
I feel, first of all, it's deeper than the situation because it is some of this stuff is like an appealing to be lifestyle. I'm gonna drive fast. I'm gonna be turned up. I'm gonna be behind the wheel. I'm gonna be swerving. I can make it home. It's plenty of people. First of all, not only yourself, but what type of people are you surrounding yourself with? To somebody, you talk to somebody before you left there. Throw.
Well, it's funny that you say that because I share those same thoughts. I feel like it goes deeper as well because what type of structure are we putting out here for these young athletes once we see that they are great and they start reaching greatness, as in he went to Alabama University, then he got drafted by the NFL. What type of structure are we putting in the Black community for these people to reach out to when they need someone to give them insight on what to do when they got all this money and all this freedom? You know what I mean? What are we doing as a people as far as our structure in the Black community? Because I feel like a lot of these athletes, they become rich and they crash and burn. Not all of them, but a lot of them do, because they have no structure coming from home. You know, a lot of them come from poverty. When you ain't got nothing, you get some, baby, you go, wow.
Yeah, you gonna pop your stuff every time, and I don't blame you, but at the same time, you have to think about a lot of things in life are a result of mentorship. So I see somebody doing something I want to do. You need to try to gain understanding from that. These kids coming up, you know, the internet raising the children right now, especially with COVID homeschool, the internet literally raising these kids. The internet is what's teaching and influencing these kids. So you got to think and understand. I'm not going, because there's some people in my, because I'm 26, but I feel like the little area, I'm not pinpointing anyone specifically, like I would consider my generation people plus or minus a year of me. After that, it's kind of like the internet really raising these kids. They're not monitoring your kids' cartoons. You let your kids watch Family Guy. Some of these little, I was watching something earlier, and it was told, the girl told the dad that, you know, she found out that that her mom wasn't really her mom and that her dad had cheated on her and got her pregnant. This is on Netflix, on my baby, on the kid's profile. But I'm saying he cheated, you know, she said pregnant. Like, she said cheated on you. She's like, no matter what, I raised you, I'm your mother. But I'm still like, that's a little deep to be on the kid's profile.
Exactly. What happened to Baby Shark, honey?
Okay.
And another thing I want to touch on as far as that goes, family legacy. You know, in my era, my mom and daddy made sure they told us, y'all better not get out here trying to do certain things, aka selling drugs, and go to jail, because we ain't coming to get you. So I was about scared, you know what I'm saying, to get in trouble, because I didn't want to disappoint my parents, you know what I'm saying. I also wanted to make sure I kept a good family legacy going. You know, children are not being taught about family legacies, nor are they being taught about God. When you have a relationship with God, then it's a threshold at some of the things you'll do. Granted, when it comes to God, I feel like they have really warped God into a big business. So, you know, people, especially younger people, they don't want to hear that crap that these people trying to talk about. All they see is a person asking for money. Come to church so you can get this money or you're going to hell. Who's finna listen to that?
Peter pop off.
I'm just saying. You can't do that. Don't nobody want to hear that. They need to teach the real deal behind God. The real deal behind God is that you have your own relationship with God, so you can ask God for guidance. God ain't asking you to pay nobody Bentley note, baby, so they can have 2 and 3 mansions while you run around here in a putt.
I'm trying to tell you.
That is not of God, honey. So stop the madness. And that's why a lot of this guy, Mr. Henry Rugg, is only 22 years old.
So his little future and lifestyle status that he had changed in the blink of an eye. That's another thing. Humble yourselves. No matter what stage or phase you're in, I'm in a better position than I was last year. But I'm still humble because I don't forget where I come from. And
Exactly.
this is turning the blink of an eye. And you need to still be thankful for when you was in that situation so you can still function right there. You don't forget where you came from, because it could be like that tomorrow.
Facts. You see how fast his life took a turn for the worse?
So be
Like, I hate it for him. Like, I mean,
humble. You feel me? To people who've been down for you, because you could be right back then and they'll be, you know, what if they acted brand new to you?
I feel like, I mean, if he go through the right proper steps, he can come back from this, but it's gonna take a lot. You remember what they did to Dion Vick? It's gonna take a lot to come back from that. Do anybody that's on live want to come in and say anything, or you want to ask a question? You want us to say something?
Hit the request button. Don't be scared.
Yeah, hit the request button, honey. We letting you come in and speak your piece, baby. It is what it is. And while we, speaking on Las Vegas Raiders, let me add that the top 2020 draft class are no longer on the team. Mr. Henry Ruggs III was one of the top 3. Mr. Damon Arnette was one of the top 3. And also Mr. Lynn Bowden Jr. I wanted to talk about him for a second because he just recently was released from the team as well, because he got on the internet. I don't know if any of you have seen the video, but he gets on the internet. I don't know who he fussing with, but he tells them that he got other people at his disposal that can take whoever he was fussing with out. And he got like these big Rambo guns up at the camera, like 1, boom, 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 2, boom, boom, boom. Like he got 3 big gigantical guns telling these people for real on the internet that he'll kill them. Like he was literally saying, I'll kill you, ninja. And once the video went viral, the Raiders, they let him go. Let's talk about it.
Again, my vote is going to be perceived lifestyle, because I'm not street by any means. I got a little bit of knowledge. But if you was going to do that, you wasn't supposed to talk about it. Like, let's say, come on, say for the first time, let's not talk about it.
Thanks.
People are talking about you because you think that you're a big boy. And if that's what you was going to do, that's what you was going to do. But you didn't have to talk about it, because even behind that, that's like probably some charges of some sort or something. Death threat. You know what I'm saying? Something like, again, of eye.
Who's to say that you ain't even fussing with a 12-year-old child? You don't know who you be fussing with on the internet. Ain't no telling who that was, baby. You got to choose your battles, baby. Everybody ain't worth you getting all worked up and going off on the internet. I ain't gonna lie, I had to learn that too, though.
Of course.
Because I used to fuss with people here and there at first.
You lost it and you all the energy. And if you feel like, I be feeling like a completely different person, I'm not finna argue. I'm not even finna get mad. I'm gonna take my deep breath, and then I'm like, what you said? Nothing. I ain't even said nothing.
You won.
You feel what I'm saying? When you can control your energy, that's when you know that you are evolving and you're changing and you're growing, because, woo child, that's all I can say.
But them the facts. Them the facts. Those are definitely the facts. All right, so we're gonna move right on to the next subject. The next subject that I'm bringing to the table is the Astro World concert horror. Honey, it was a dang on scary movie going live. So let me give some of the facts of the matter. So for all that don't know, Travis Scott, who is a rapper, is basically a rave rapper. At his concerts, he wants his people to turn all the way up, have a good time. Ain't nothing wrong with this, because they've been doing it, but nothing like this has ever happened. But this time, they say it was 50,000 people at the concert, so it was over capacity for one. They say last time I checked, 11 people lost their lives, including some young children, like 10 and like 15. Then they also said 300 people were injured. Said that in the concert, everybody was stacked like sardines and it was a stampede. There were plenty of safety violations. And people in the crowd was begging him to stop the show, but he kept rapping. And a security guard came and told the police that he was injected with some drugs, and he actually did pass out. There was also like this celebrity section where they were trying to help pull people in to help them to safety, and they was getting mad, telling them, why you pulling them over there? I guess, they felt like we done paid a certain amount of money, baby. We don't owe them nothing. So we're not going to help them.
Baby, I would be up out that section and the whole thing. I would have been out of town.
Exactly.
That just almost make me not want to go nowhere. That would have been too much for me right now anyways, because I still kind of do stuff, but I'm not about to be in no super packed environment. I'm still mindful of COVID, but I'm like, that's really crazy.
Ain't it crazy?
I can't even put anything into words because I'm just like, how and why?
Well, did you catch any of the clips of the concert?
I maybe saw a glance or two of Shade Room, but I don't think I saw any video.
Well, this is what I saw. I saw a manifestation of devilish spirits at work, because if you've seen his set is set up like hell, literally. Like it's like an eye looking around doing this fire, and it's red, and it looked real crazy. You know what I'm saying? But people don't realize what they be manifesting when they be talking all that demon time stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I know he's an artist and it's about the art, but like I said, people don't realize what they be manifesting when they be saying all that wild stuff. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling who he done conjured up there on that stage.
Telling
you. Miss Sunshine said, I saw one clip where a man grabbed his shoe and he told the audience to beat him down. No, not like Celie on Color Purple, baby. No, nah.
That's very insane.
It's also very interesting knowing that this age and time that you really can't get away with nothing, because at the end of the day, that phone, that camera, it's gonna catch everything. So
everything. People was not gonna not know about this.
I honestly don't think he thought it was gonna go in this direction. But as a performer, how do you not know when something is going on, the crowd chanting, you see an ambulance out there? I mean, what do you think going on out there, baby?
I couldn't have kept going.
I don't understand this whole situation. It's really demonic. Yes.
I know you got the little thing in your ear.
Exactly. So I don't know. I know now that people are suing him and they suing Drake. What Drake got to do with it? Is he on the tour as well?
Y'all leave Drake out of this. I don't even know what happened. I don't know what happened, but I stand with Aubrey. I'm still beside him. He haven't did nothing to nobody.
Exactly. Aubrey ain't got nothing to do with this. But I seen what they were talking about. They was finna sue him and Drake.
Probably to make it out yet. Y'all leave him alone. Drake.
Exactly.
And if not, he got the money. Y'all must be in a class action because all of y'all need to chill. All of y'all want to sue Drake.
Everybody want a piece of Drake. My final thoughts on this situation is that, when you're young, you want to have fun and you want to do everything. You don't have any fear. You're fearless, but you still got to use your common sense abilities. You know what I'm saying? And I think it had got to the point where it was out of control and nobody could stop what was going on. honestly, I don't want to be in no concert like that. That's because everybody was like on the ground and stuff. It wasn't no seats and stuff like that. While COVID is still going on, I mean, I know things have gotten better, but baby, you still can get COVID and, have a situation. Just hold your horses and don't be so quick to want to run up and do all these things. Use your common sense abilities, baby. That's that for that. Let's keep it moving. All right, the next topic, the truck driver shortage in the United States. People are quitting truck driving. They're also retiring. They want less stressful jobs. They're saying that this job is stressful and it's causing empty shelves around the United States. If you come down here to Dollar General where I live at, honey, they have empty shelves all the time. Also, warehouses are overflowing with products and delivery times are stretched for over a month. Last time I checked, they said that last month's shortage was 80,000 drivers.
Now, that's not right. So with that being said, y'all go get y'all CDL. If you ain't got nothing else to do or looking for something, go get your CDL if that's something you're interested in. Because clearly, I'm not sure how long it take, but it'll be a job for you if they're 8,000 in the hole.
Exactly. And as far as I know, they winning right now. The truck drivers are winning.
For sure.
They're not laid off by far. You can get all the hours you want. But I do want to say this, truck drivers, be mindful when you on the road and quit running folks off the road. You know what I'm saying? Don't be in such a hurry where you got to go and deliver this package and you running folks off the road. Because y'all be driving scary as hell. I ain't lying. Be mindful. But go get your CDL and go get that money, though, on everything.
CDLs?
When it comes to truck driving, they also said that it's a lot of unlikely people that are driving these trucks now. So I've seen plenty of females that drive trucks now. I've been known a few females that drive trucks, but they saying like unlikely people. So, honey, I guess that's somebody who you won't think will ever drive a truck can drive a truck at this point. So, and then truck driving school people, don't you be hiring anybody. Okay?
But then you also got the avenue of, owner operators. They just so happen to get the money and they can get them a rig. So next thing you know, I work for myself. I'm doing my own contracts. But I mean, to do all of that, you got to have a lot of pieces to the puzzle, which people do it. But, you just never know. People be out here making that bread for real. I drove trucks. I want me a sleeper in the back so I can lay down. That's all that I ask.
Hey, and I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up, and I'm getting checks on deck. If I was a truck driver, I would definitely start my own company, and I would contract myself.
Yep.
With these companies because, of course, you're gonna get more money that way. But you got to crawl before you walk. But all your truck drivers out there, think about that. Think about working for yourself. That's where it's at.
Definitely.
Okay, so let me see. Okay, yeah, go ahead. You had a topic as well that you wanted to bring to the table. Let's talk about
it. Look, I'm over here like which one about the man and the daughter?
Yes.
Okay, so I will do better next week because we are always a work in progress. But there was this girl, she was about, she's a teenager. I'm not gonna give a specific age because I don't have the hard numbers, but she was a teenager and she was sex trafficked by her boyfriend. And so her dad, she got back home safe, etc. Her dad found out and went to go find the boyfriend, and they found his body somewhere, and he is now awaiting trial. And I do not advocate for violence or anything like that, but the boyfriend is dead, but the father feel like he did his job because now that he knows that his daughter is protected, which that's a tough predicament to be in. But I mean, these people will do anything for their children, especially, children that they're having that bond with and that you cherish them. So even in the smallest sense, it doesn't even have to be as deep as sex trafficking. Don't be playing with people. If you don't want these people, leave these people alone, because it's people that's coming behind them if they feel like you even made that baby cry. You know what I'm saying? And that could be at 14 or age 40. Parents still be rocking with them like that. But like, I'm not gonna sit up here and say that I wouldn't do the same thing that the daddy did, because I'm just like, he's content. His soul is well, knowing that he has protected his baby, and that is parents' job, is to protect and to nurture these children. But and young ladies, know what love is. It starts with yourself, okay? Because it was something, I don't know what she may have felt or if she could not get out. Again, that's not my situation, but just because a guy smiling in your face, calling you baby, telling you love you, they do not love you. You need to take a moment, gather what's important to you, and see what's going on. But a lot of stuff is learned. But again, sometimes it's okay to talk to your parents, because you growing up, because a bunch of stuff I thought, was A1, love, all this, that was just a phase. You don't know what's going on in high school, dog.
Nikki said the dad was not wrong. God bless. I agree with you. I'm sorry. I'm with you, D. I don't advocate for violence, but baby, sometimes you gotta let a nigga know when they done stepped on your toes.
You done crossed the line, boss.
Baby, you done did the do. Now I'm finna do it to you.
And like, I'm gonna make sure we find the picture when we upload this to YouTube, because he just, even with his mask on, he looks very unbothered sitting there. He not tensed up. He don't look stressed. You know what I'm saying? It look like he slept well the night before, because he know that he did his part.
That's right. I ain't
He
mad
just
at
trying
you.
least amount of time as possible. What he trying to do.
I 100%
But they
agree
gonna
with.
say that's premeditated. But shoot, he did what he felt was necessary, and I'm gonna stick beside him.
I'm gonna stick beside him too. If you gonna stick beside him in the comments, put a check up in that thing like that right here. If you gonna stick beside the pops, go ahead and put your check in there like that, because I'm gonna stick beside him.
I got to, because this just was right, man.
It don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? You having to go to the police and tell them about what's going on. A lot of times they don't really do nothing. I know that's right, Nikki Six. A time to kill, baby. A time to kill. You are so right. Sunshine, baby, you gonna stick beside him for sure, for sure. I ain't mad at you. Well, at the end of the day, I'm not a parent, but I've been around kids and I got nieces and nephews, and I couldn't imagine somebody doing one of them like that, because I'm more than sure that I would have did exactly what Pops did as well. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Period.
And also, you brought another topic to me as well about don't forget to invite the parents.
Please, 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 please. It was a post. I don't know if it's Justin LA Boy or Justin LaBoy. Y'all know who makes the memes, right? It's light skinned dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know he's talking about.
And it was like, don't forget to invite parents. Although we may not be able to do much, an invite is still, appreciated. And I'm just like, maybe I know that I have a good support system, but at the same time, my friends, if they want me to do something, they are mindful that I have a child, so it does not matter if I'm going, you know what I'm saying? Or they can ask me, and if I want to make the arrangements to have a babysitter, I can do that. But don't just, I'm not gonna be that person, be like, well, I can't do this. I'm gonna consider my options. If I want to do it bad enough and my parents can't get them, I will find a babysitter and then I will go do that. Or if y'all going to eat into the club, okay, I'm just gonna go eat with y'all. Might have me a little drink there, still fellowship, bring my kid, and then we carry on our separate ways. I'm not gonna
Exactly.
get up here and be talking about because I got a child. Okay, we been knew Destiny was gonna have a child, so that does not mean that your life stops. So parents, take that self care with yourself, even if you don't have no child. Make sure that you're not pouring out into others more than you're pouring into yourself because you don't have no equilibrium. It's gonna be like that seesaw. You want that thing level. You don't want to be like, okay, well, I don't have no energy because I'm too busy over here lifting Bill. It should be like, okay, they give me energy, I'm giving them energy. We good. It's an equal exchange. So if you find yourself pouring into people more than yourself, take a moment for yourself, please. But y'all can always invite me because I'm gonna tell you, I work about 3 jobs, do hair, this, that, and the third. And if I want to do something, if I tell you I'm pulling up, I'm pulling up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Facts. And I got another thing that I want to bring to the table as well. This we didn't really discuss this, but let's normalize supporting one another. You know what I'm saying? Do you know how energy gives you balance within itself? Yes, it does, Nikki Six. Do you know how easy it is to touch this when you scroll past something, when you see one of your friends or family members trying to grind, and all you got to do is just hit the like button?
Yeah,
No, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it.
you don't.
But it would be great if you were to support people who are trying to build a legacy, not a platform,
A
a
legacy.
legacy. It
That's
would be.
right now.
I come to find out, and I'm speaking from personal experiences and things that I have saw online, that us as a community, and I'm speaking about black people because I'm black, you know what I'm saying? It's so hard for us to support one another, and it's crazy because sometimes it made me feel like I don't want you to outdo me, so I ain't gonna support you. Whereas in other communities, baby, the support be pouring in. The support be pouring in. That's why they always stay above us. You know what I'm saying? Like what I've learned though is that when I build and since I've started building on this new team, I'm only building on people that got the same amount of hunger that I got. Because I know I won't have to worry about them supporting me no matter what. And they ain't got to worry about me supporting them. And that's just facts.
And then look, since we got a few extra minutes, Brandy and I met at a wedding. What's crazy, I was doing the groom's hair and he mentioned her to me. He's like, this who's shooting the wedding. You want to come get some stuff at the reception? I'm like, cool. I was going to come anyway because I'll be doing your hair and it's only right for me to pull up, regardless if you need the service or not. So checked out at work. I'm like, this stuff cool. Again, we're both photographers. He's been doing this longer than I have, and I'm just stepping into it. So instead of me being like, dang, she got the drone, she been doing this long, you know what I'm saying? Her shots fired, this, and that, third. Because she had good energy, and seemed approachable, I was able to approach her. And then what has this been, only a couple months or so? You would think we done known each other longer than that, but that's not the case. It's about energy and vibes, and everything is not a competition because she got her own vision for what she's got going on, and I could still be developing mine, but at the same time we learning and we're working, bouncing off ideas, trying to perfect each other's craft. So when you helping each other lift each other up, you ain't got no choice but to win. But that's all I'm saying on that.
Nikki Six says, sad, but the mentality of our people is getting worse because the media keeping them at such a dumb low level, and most people don't know how to network. And those that do have a net worth.
All right. Preach. I can't even see the comments. Not the new
Bravo.
ones.
Bravo. Well, thing is, When I rebranded my company to Brandy Brown Media and Photography, I told myself that I was going to make all the good relationships of good vibe people that I met. So when you were at the wedding, it was a fate type situation. It was meant to happen that way. Um, like you said, we chatted just a little bit, but our energy was cool. And then we not immediately get to work?
We got straight to the business. I was like, okay. I was like, what? I was like, you recording a video? I said, I can do whatever you're not doing because this a wedding. And at the same time, hunger. I can't expect for nobody to want to pay me for no wedding. I ain't did no wedding before, so I was still able to do a wedding, but it's still backup for. Let's say I did for whatever reason my pictures blurred, but of course they not. I was able to get that exposure because you got to put yourself in situations and positions. I could have came to a wedding, no camera. Could have waited till the reception. I'm like, bro, I'm not finna walk back to my car for this because it's even if I was not hired for, the beginning ceremony. The thing is, I still put myself in a situation to where I can get that, exposure and be a part because you have to move around to get these shots. It felt weird, but I'm like, I have to get this footage. So you feel what I'm saying? They want these pictures, so I'm a moving piece of this ceremony. And I was coordinated, so y'all, if I come to y'all wedding, I'm gonna be coordinated with y'all. And I was just on program. Nah, babe, we just professional with it. We like to be a vibe, be a part, and set the tone and energy. And it was a very beautiful ceremony, tons of fun.
Yes. We hadn't even put out the footage for real yet. It's coming though. It's coming this month. And let me add this. What I like about D is a natural go-getter. Like I don't have to be like, you gonna do something today? Are you feeling ambitious today? I mean, I don't have to do that. Like she be hitting me up with stuff like boom, boom, boom. I'll be like, okay, yeah, let's do this, let's do that. And since that way, like we started this right here, Talk About It Tuesday, and not only that, but we have a party coming up this weekend.
This
Like
weekend, period.
we getting to it, you know what I'm saying? And this is definitely not going to be the last time because at the end of the day, I'm looking to get bigger and bigger contracts where I'm going to have to hire people anyway, and I need go-getters on the team. Go-getters on the team. So bartenders, photographers,
Some DJs,
DJs, coordinators, all that stuff. Like this is the truth about a boss is an entity of bosses. Like I don't have to make you a boss. You're already a boss, but we're linked up bosses. You feel me? That's where this all is coming from anyway. So anybody that has that type of ambition, like Suge said, come on, get on the team, baby. Take that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though. I'm just saying. Well, look, that about wraps it up. We ain't got much. We just want to have a little fun tonight and talk about a few things. Do anybody want to come on and talk some junk before we get up off the live? Cause baby, I enjoyed every live that we've done so
look,
far.
each and every one. Is this forward for us?
Yes, this is definitely.
Oh,
We done put in a month's work already.
already in time going by just like this. Every time I turn around, I'm like, it's the weekend, it's Sunday, it's Monday, it's Tuesday.
Yep, it's Tuesday. And then another thing that I want y'all to be looking out for is that we will be changing up some things here in the future. Just be ready. Just know that we gonna go full speed ahead and we're gonna be on all the platforms at one time. We ain't gonna just be on IG. We're gonna be on Facebook, IG, and YouTube all at one time. Like we about to just really take this thing to the next level. So anybody who rocking with us, we appreciate you for coming through. If you made a comment, we appreciate you. Just if you shared something, if just whatever you did to put forth the effort to, you know, show us that you support us, we appreciate you, and that's just the
Yes,
facts.
do.
So, with that being said, you know, that brings Talk About It Tuesday to a close.
We will see y'all next week. Do something productive for yourself, and do something productive and practice self-care. I'm not gonna keep telling y'all. Let me find
And
out to plan out a day for y'all.
And also get your own relationship with God. Once you got your own relationship with God, God will lead you in every direction you need to go in. You won't have to ask nobody for help except for God. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Peace.
I'm out.